Also means to be. So, they want to take down your own capacity to use your keys to decode the words, codes, symbols that will clarify a problem for you so you can be a real thing and just be. And Ankh basically is eternal life. If you can get to your Ankhians, then you can live forever. But they want you to follow them to hell. Okay, now, who had their head? Yes.
I had ancient, of great age, very old, of or relating to the very far past, especially before the fall of the Western Roman Empire, AD 476.
Okay, they must be talking about the ancient Romans on the West.
And then it goes into ancient again. Then insignia.
The pink people, they ain't failed. That empire's still standing the way I'm looking at it.
I thought we were ancient Romans.
Right. That's what I said. They must be talking about the ancient Romans when they talk, or the Ankhian ones when they talk about the fall. Because the current Roman Catholics, they're still standing. And they're standing because they're standing on who? You, me, us.
On the ancient ones.
Yes, we're the Ankhian ones. Now, the word K or Ka, when you get the key, which is K and Ka, Ka, which people say Ka, but it should be pronounced K, is defined as a spiritual entity that is an aspect of the individual that lives eternally. So they've taken out that which is real and meant to be here forever that has, as the brother said, a real soul. The soul man. They took the soul man and made him a solo man. Under Solomon. Right? All right. Now, let me get back to where we were going. On Friday, October the 13th, in 1307. No, wait. Let me back this up. In 1302, when King Philip IV of France asserted his sovereignty on his own freaking soil, which, by the way, challenged the sovereignty of the Vatican and the Pope and the Holy Order of the Temple, Pope Boniface IV was in charge at the time, and that's when he made that statement that I was telling you earlier when he said, in response to this King Philip IV, it is absolutely necessary for the salvation of every human creature to be subject to the Roman Pontiff. That was his response. So what happened, because they were not concurring, is that on Friday, October 13th of 1307, King Philip arrested every single Templar in France, except for 13 of them. He tried them, and he found them guilty of using the Kabbalah, which was blasphemy and magic. And as a result, 50 knights were burned at the stake. That's why they say the number 13 and Friday the 13th is bad luck. It's bad for them. Okay? I mean, I know you guys have heard this stuff before, but hearing it and pulling it together and connecting the dots are two totally different things.
We originally gave them 13 colonies, too.
And yes. So 13 wasn't that unlucky, because like the brother said, they wound up getting 13 colonies out of this deal, and now they have more. They got more than 13 colonies. And as a result of standing on this soil, they're taking down the rest of the world under the name of us, the Americans, who ain't got a clue, because we're Christians. Okay, now, let me just let me make sure I'm giving you guys what you need, because I don't want to be out of order here. I got to make sure that I don't overlook anything at all. All right. All right. Now, one of the things that they vowed to do, this order of Masons, is to by any means necessary take out our people. Here it is. I'm looking for this. The Roman Catholic militia of the Pope became resurrected at a later date after King Philip, killed all these people. In 1534, now we know about saints, right? What you got to do to become a saint. Saint Ignatius de Loyola, who has all these Loyola universities everywhere, founded the Society of Jesus. He was their first superior general, and he founded many of these colleges called Loyola colleges and universities, but originally, and still, the colleges are especially for the training of Jesuit militia.
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah, that's deep. Originally, there were 6 members that eventually grew to 60 members. And I'm wondering where the 600 comes in, because now I'm hearing 666, okay? But I haven't got the 600 connection, but I know it's there. Pope Paul, now these people also took an extreme oath of obedience to the Pope. But Pope Paul III approved de Loyola's plan to infiltrate all levels of the world for the church, and this was done in 1539, beginning with the first 60 men. So he had 6, then 60. They started with 60 men to do this. I see your hand over there, sweetie pie. I'm going to get to you in a minute. I got to drop this. This had a massive impact on the United States of America and still does to this day. The militia of the Pope and Jesus vowed to go anywhere in the world that they were sent or ordered to go, including the wild haunts and forests of the barbarous savages of America and the burning desert sands of Africa, to wage relentless war against heretics, liberals, and Protestants. Now, Protestants are people that protest. They don't agree with what you do. Heretics are people that just want to make their own choice. Can I just think about this and get back to you with my answer? And liberals want to see some change for the better. However, they agreed and vowed to do this secretly or openly, and their goal was to exterminate melanated people from the face of the whole earth. Now, they also vowed to destroy anyone who opposes the Mother Church of Rome on the continent of America or anywhere else on this planet, and they will not, this is a vow, they will not obey any laws, judges, magistrates, or officers to the contrary. They will assume any pretense, join any affiliation, and act like they're a part of any religion or any appearance in order to ascertain a connection, whatever is necessary to get next to whoever they need to get next to, or to acquire whatever data they need to acquire so they can further the position of the church. Yes. Loud, brother.
Whose side agent? The President General is the Black Pope. His name is Popenbach. The order, this is what the order does.
Louder.
They go across the country, they go across the planet, and they set up governments. When they set up the government, they put in, or have the people so-called vote in a president. The president, to give you this democracy, okay? Now,
Crazy demons.
He's the president of a corporation, but he's the commander-in-chief of a military occupation. He's just a chief, but there's a general that's over him. He's just a chief, a little Indian.
Like Bush.
They all on the planet, but the Jesuit general is the general over every country on the planet.
That's absolutely accurate. Now, these orders that are given by this general are to be followed. They vowed, now listen to this. This is stuff that you guys used to equate to slavery, but it's really the Roman Catholic Inquisition. Even though they no longer have an organization that they call the Inquisition, you can best believe the Inquisition's still in order. They can change the name of Sears and call it Kmart, but it's still Sears at the end of the day, if you ask me. So, they vowed to hang, burn, waste, boil, flay, strangle, bury alive, rip up the stomachs of women's bellies and wombs, crush infants' heads against the walls,